you are in public, like you can take your napkin and you can clean like your nose. Oh, yeah, exactly. And here this is normal. But
so today we're talking about Germany and what we don't like here, because it's the topic of this video. Because we're both not from Germany, we were not born here, we were not raised here. We moved here recently, more or less, and there are some changes that we noticed that are different from our home countries, and yeah, it's funny to talk about that. Yeah, and I moved to Constance 1.5 years ago for studies. So I studied at university here, so I have this student experience, and now I'm graduated and I'm just working from home.
yeah, also I'm also living in Germany like for 3 years, and also I am working here in a company. So we will talk about what we don't like Germany today, but also in the future we will talk about what we like too. So as I told you, this is just our experience. We are not judging anyone. Maybe some other people can think some other things. It's okay. We are respect everyone. But this is just our opinions. So I will start. No, first you can start.
No, you can start.
No, you start. Okay, I am starting.
Yes. This is weird.
I will not cut here. So first, what I don't like, for me it was about culture or something, because you know, when I go somewhere, it's here is normal, but in culture it's really rude behavior. I'm not judging, because for here is normal, totally is normal. But when I first arrived here, it was what the effort. So because when for here, when they can clean their nose in the public, they don't care. You know, it's like normal behavior. Like what I mean, guys, like you are in public, like you can take your napkin and you can clean like your nose. Oh, yeah, exactly. And here this is normal. But for me, in my country where I'm from, it was really something that's rude behavior. I'm not judging here, because here is normal behavior. So, but still, when I first arrived here, it was really difficult to be honest. Still, I couldn't get used to. But still, I'm a bit okay in the level. But still, it was tough for me. And still, you know, it's not fun. We are talking suddenly, oh my god, you know, let's see this one, and something. But,
yeah, also no one does it in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Like no one does it in public, never. When I moved to Germany, I knew beforehand that people do it in public and it's okay. And I try to act every time, like I don't notice it. Like it doesn't bother me, but it actually does a bit. I was like, what's going on here? So
yeah, it's really weird, because, but still, I'm not judging here. As I said, for my culture, it's not something good, but it's for it, it's okay. So the other things that I don't like here, actually I have a memory that when I first arrived here in Germany, another reason about my pronunciation of my name. So
maybe you should tell what's your name, like how does it sound in Turkish?
Good. In my right pronunciation of my name is Anıl. Anıl. This is the right pronunciation. Anıl. Okay. So
one more time, please.
Anıl.
Thank you.
Did you memorize? So
write it down.
When I finish, you will know. I will cut this part. For instance,
no, you will not.
Once I met with some people. It was like meetup, and I went there, and I met with maybe 15-20 people. It was really good night, but in the beginning of night we are telling our names. My name is Anıl, blah 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 blah, and another blah blah. And then some of the girl, I told my name, and it was a long table. You know, there was 15, maybe 20 people, and she was sitting in this side, and then in other of the night, later of the night, I was sitting here, and then suddenly she was trying to say me something, and other edge of the table, I think maybe she was a bit drunk, and she was like this. Instead of saying my name, Anıl, she was like this, Anıl, Anıl, I am telling you, why don't you hear me? Because she thought that my name is Anıl. Can you believe my name is Anıl? And then, but of course,
nice to meet you, Ayla.
Nice to meet you. My name is Anıl. I will cut this part. Why? No, I don't. But then, from that night, it was a bit embarrassing, and then I said, I am not Anıl, I don't like Anıl. And then, please don't call me Anıl. And I said, not Anil, maybe it's tough for you to pronounce, and I was like,
Did you say baby? It's tough to pronounce?
pronounce, yes, because for
Baby or maybe?
maybe.
I said baby. It's hard for you to pronounce. I was like, what?
Maybe I said baby, I was drunk also, you know. Now his mind is talking, you know. Deeper mind is talking. And I was like, baby, I don't like Anil. So anyway, from that night, I just started, instead of saying my name Anil, I just said Anil from now on. But it was a bad memories also. I don't know, do you have some kind of bad memories here?
I sure do, but I cannot really remember now. But I know, like I told you before, I know the guy who is also from Turkey, and his name is also Anil. And it happened to him the same as it happened to you, and he also tells now, and he writes that his name is Anil, it's like I.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also have the same problem. So if you are coming Turkey and if you are named Anil, say Anil. So it's okay. But my next topic, I don't like, maybe you can tell later, weather. For me, weather also it was tough to get used to here because I used to see sun, you know, I need to see sun. If I don't see the sun, I feel depressed immediately. Actually, I didn't know that if I don't see the sun, I will go depression but after I arrived in Germany, I realized that it's a problem, you know. Weather is important, exactly. Because when I first arrived here, it was Corona times and I don't know anyone, everyone was closed and I was in 10 days, you know, quarantine. And I didn't know what I was staying. I just booked from Airbnb and it was like basement and there is no window, 10 days like prison. And then there was no sun. I am just exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. Maybe 20 days in a row, I haven't seen the sun. And for me it was super, you know. If someone comes and tell me, now you won the lottery, I would say, okay. I wouldn't even give reaction because I was in depression because of the weather. You know, it was tough times, but sun is important. The other tough for me is weather. There is always grey weather, I hate it.
Yeah, weather is also like here we live in Constance and it's a big lake, and I guess also because of that it's very humid air, and during the winter it's quite often with some, how do you say it, not a smoke? Fog.
Yeah,
with
foggy.
a fog, and like you wake up, it's foggy. During the day, it's more or less fine. Then in the evening, it's already foggy. Like, oh no, it's too bad. But like the thing that I don't really like, I just remember it's like paper letters. I really hate them. Like every time I get a paper letter,
Yes.
I get super nervous because no one. It's never good news. Like it's always you have to pay something, or you forgot some documents to apply, or whatever, or we increase your payment for your health insurance now, or whatever. And I really hate paper letters. It's so, like, also you have to, maybe you don't have to, but I do, like, I keep all of them, so like in case of something, I have a proof that I received this letter. And like, I spent 21 years living in Ukraine, and I had like one paper document. That's it. Maybe, okay, maybe 3, but that's it. But like, I spent like half a year in Germany, and I had already like a full package of different papers I got. It's so frustrating also. And if you need to find something, then you have to go through all of them. And like after a few months, I got like a system for me. So I have a few folders now, like documents that has something to do with my accommodation, then with my studies, then like some basic documents, stuff like this. Yeah. After
you mentioned, actually, I remember. But I hate also I don't like about Germany. It's this bureaucracy. You know, once you apply somewhere, it just takes time, you know. In my country, if you can finish something, even online, maybe 1 minute, or maybe, I don't know, in 1 hour. Here, maybe it will take 6 months to start process. It's super slow. It's also, I don't like it. And funny thing about this, because in Turkey, we never check our posts and whatever. There is no letter. We always do something online or whatever. And I never check my box here, to be honest. Still,
you should.
Still, I have some issues about that one. And once I was in vacation, I wasn't here maybe 1 month, and I just forgot to change my address. You know, I changed my location. I moved, and then they sent me a letter, and they said, because usually they were taking my money from my electricity, and they didn't because I didn't say that I changed my address. And then they sent me a letter with my new address. If I don't change it, I will pay a fine. And whatever, blah, blah, and they will cut off my electricity. I had no idea, I didn't see that paper. And then when I came back after 1 month, they said my electricity was just cut it off, and then I went and paid fine. Unfortunately.
How much was it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Was it that bad?
I don't know, maybe 400, 300 something, but it was some of the other things also. Yeah, it was bad time. But from now, that time, I got my lesson. I always check my papers. No, it was bad time.
Other thing I'm thinking about now, it's not like I hate it, but it's different. All the beauty services, first of all, not so available, is it in Ukraine? And secondly, more expensive. Like, it's really hard to find a nice, at least like in a smaller city here in Constance, it's really hard to find a nice hairdresser. It's really hard to find like a nail salon and stuff like this, cosmetology and stuff like this. It's rarely easily founded.
Yes.
And then it's much more expensive. I think probably it's good, meaning that like they have high quality services, but I'm not quite sure about that.
Yes, you are right, actually. It's very expensive. Even I have some friends that they don't go hairdresser, they are just cutting their own hairs together. And to be honest, also I just shave my hair at home, so it's easier and cheaper.
Yeah, do you also like cut your own beard?
No, for that one I'm going to hairdresser.
You see?
But shaving part is easier, so for me just shaving. But otherwise, yeah, for me also it's really expensive. And also the other things that I don't like, once you mentioned, in Turkey, everywhere is open in Sunday, you know, you can go shopping in Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
For me, it's another was tough matter because for me, you know, during the work days, you are working, and Saturday you can relax, but Sunday you can go shopping and relaxing, you can buy whatever you need. But
not happening in Germany.
Unfortunately, no, because in Germany, Sunday everywhere is closed, except some restaurants or cafes maybe, but you cannot go shopping for dress or shopping for other things. Everywhere is closed. I think that was another problem for me. But still now I'm getting used to because I go shopping Saturdays. But when I first arrived, usually once I'm coming here and I can buy it tomorrow and oops, suddenly everywhere is closed and I have no food at home. Actually, usually I never at home food. It's okay.
Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, but like I'm stressed quite often on Saturday because I feel like I want to do something like with my friends or do something, go somewhere. But then I remember, okay, I have to do shopping because it's like the only day during the week when I can go for shopping, and it's the only day in the week for everyone who works like in normal working hours. So it's so crowded. If you go to like any clothes shops or grocery shops, it's so crowded. It's like huge lines and you have to wait. And I was like, oh no, I really miss those times when I was a student. And like if I didn't have some classes at some like random Tuesday, I could go and there's like almost no one there. You have your time, you have your space. It was so nice.
Yeah, I agree. Saturday is not good idea actually going there. I agree. If you go during the work, after working hours or whatever, it's a bit easier. And
yeah, sure. Let me try something. I have an intrusive thought.
Yes. What?
I'm just like, it looks like it will make a funny sound. I have to do this.
Yeah, of course. You can go on.
It's like if you hear the rain and your windows, you know, it's like...
Yes, that's fine. Actually, when I walk in the rain, I am using also this set, and it's really looking like this. Yeah. But the good thing if you are using glasses, because this prevents my glasses to get wet. Because otherwise, if I'm not using hat, my glasses also get rain. So I suggest you buy a cap. Not cap. Sorry, cap.
I wear glasses rarely. I usually wear contact lenses. Just for today, I was not feeling like contact lenses, so I put on my glasses.
That's right. Okay.
I usually just like this.
This better. No, it was a joke.
It was a very bad joke. I'm not doing this YouTube channel anymore.
No, I mean both of these you look okay, but this looks more beautiful.
Just stop, like
okay.
you make it worse.
Okay, let's continue about your talking German. What we were talking about? Yes. Another thing that I don't like, since I am working right now, taxes.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's so expensive here in Texas, you know, maybe half of my salary. If you are single in Germany, you are in a tough situation about
You are hating Texas.
Yes. Because when you are single, I think there are some categories, five different categories, maybe I'm wrong, I am not an expert at, but you are in the part of the classification that you will pay the most taxes if you are single. And usually 40 or 45% of your salary just go tax. You will give tax. That part also I don't like it. And Yeah.
Should we get married?
Yeah. It was a good purpose.
But I guess like for married couple, I'm not quite sure, but I think I messed it up because it started changing again, and I don't know how to read the one color.
Let's continue like this.
Yeah, it's good. I'm not quite sure about that, but I heard from some like friends of friends that if you married, the person who earns less pays more taxes, like in percentage, than the person who earns more. So let's say if the wife earns, I don't know, 150k a year, and she'll pay like, I don't know, like I just making up these numbers, just like,
is good for some.
yeah, and like she makes like 150k, and she pays like 15% of her salary, and if husband makes like, I don't know, 50k a year, then he will pay like 45% taxes. So like the person with lower salary pays higher
Taxes, yes.
taxes. Yeah.
Then
I don't know how does it make sense?
I think so. I heard something like this, but then in that case, before I accept your offer, I should ask you how much you are earning. Depends on.
I'm not disclosing this information.
Before I say yes or
Maybe
no.
I should ask you. You know.
Maybe. So before you marry in Germany, ask your partner how much.
Don't just ask them for card
Yeah.
information,
Yes.
transaction information.
But yeah, it's another big issue for Germany. Huge taxes, you know. But I think in some other things, I have one more last thing, and then I will stop. And there are many things that we don't like about Germany, but also we have many things that we like. The other problem is for me language. Language is super difficult to learn if you don't know German.
I mean, it's not Mandarin.
It's my opinion, not her, but it's my opinion.
No, I also don't think it's easy to learn, but I guess it's not like the most awful language to learn.
Okay, when I make think, I will put a German word here. Some of the German, like a sentence, you know.
Like a long one, like,
yeah.
you know, like these huge German words
Exactly.
when they have like 5 different words
Together,
in it.
yes.
Yeah.
So that's me also for a bit difficult because especially when I first arrived, there was a funny story about it because still I am a bit tough because you don't know the language. When you go shopping, there's an order for me, you know. I only know ja, nein. Ja mean yes, nein mean no. So it needs to be ordered because when you are shopping, it needs to be, for instance, you are going and buy a coffee, you know. First question, what do you want? Coffee. And then next question needs to be mitnehmen, to go away or to go or just drink here. And funny thing that I was buying this coffee, actually it was like closed, and the guy asked me, okay, what do you want? I want coffee. And the next question needs to be mitnehmen or the other one. And I was like, yes. It was like, but he asked me gross or klein. He asked me small or big.
Yeah.
And I was like this. He had again coffee, okay. And then he asked me question, zum mitnehmen. And then he asked me again, zum mitnehmen. Zum mitnehmen. But he was
okay, but do you want the big one or the small one to go?
I was like, you don't know German or what? But actually question was something else. And the guy was suffering too much. And then he told me like this, gross or klein? I said gross. I said big. So it was okay.
Did you leave with big deep?
Yeah, I didn't. I gave it for Germany. It's okay. 10%, it's okay. But it was funny. And funny thing, it didn't happen like when I first arrived. It happened maybe 2 weeks ago. Even after 3 years, still I have some.
Wait, you really don't know like gross and klein?
No, in my mind, still I just memorize order. Oh, it needs to be name. I didn't even listen to the guy. That's the problem. If I listened, maybe I didn't know what he was saying. But I was like, okay, just keeping the order, you know.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like for me, German, it's not easy. I also don't speak German. Like, don't get me wrong. But I found out when I moved to Germany that a lot of German words are the same in Ukrainian. Or they're like super similar, or they're the same. So quite often when I speak to someone, like to a German-speaking person, and we speak English, and they like struggling to remember some word in English, and they can say it in German, and I know the word. It happens quite a lot. Like Dach, it's a roof. It's Dach in Ukrainian. Color, it's Farbe. It's Farba in Ukrainian. Then there is there is also some like German words that we use, like Rucksack, Lusthalter, Zifferblatt, and things like that. Like it's German words, and there's also some words that not German. I mean, I think cut this part off.
No, I will not.
There are a lot of words that are very similar in German and Ukrainian.
Like
so
ananas?
it's easy for me to like ananas, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So so it's easy for you to guess.
Yes.
It was a joke from a different video of ours, so go.
Maybe I will put it first, but I already uploaded. Maybe I didn't, but you will see that video. So
go watch another video.
Yeah. So basically, just subscribe to the channel.
Perfect. Yes.
So I think that's okay for me. That's all I don't like about Germany. But if you have something to do, you can add in the comments, and we can meet in the comments.
Actually, the part about similar words is what I like about Germany. So that's a small reason to watch our next video about what we like in Germany.
Yes, I think we will talk about in the future what we like also. So if you don't want to miss out, just subscribe.
Sure we will.
Yes. So then, see you in the next video.
Yes, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.